What would you do if you were part of one of the richest families in the Philippines? Would you buy private jets, exotic cars, or build sprawling mansions? Families like the Sai, Zobel, Ayala, and Tan families aren't just about billion-dollar businesses. They live lives filled with extravagant and sometimes strange luxuries, with fortunes that have shaped the nation's economy. These families don't just enjoy wealth, they define it. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how these families built their empires, what bizarrely expensive things they own, and how their influence has changed the Philippines forever. The Sai family, $13 billion. Starting with the Sai family, the richest family in the Philippines, their net worth is an incredible $13 billion. The Sai family's wealth comes from SM Investments, which owns the largest mall empire in the Philippines. Through SM Supermalls, they have changed the retail landscape of the country. With over 80 malls nationwide and internationally, their business has dominated the Philippines' retail scene. But it's not just about malls. Their wealth is reflected in their luxurious lifestyle. The Sai family enjoys lavish properties, luxury vacations, private jets, and extravagant shopping sprees. Their influence extends to real estate, banking, and hospitality. The younger generation continues to carry on the Sai family legacy with ventures that push the family's empire forward. Despite their vast wealth, the Sai family remains relatively low-key, choosing not to flaunt their riches publicly. Instead, they focus on maintaining their business empire and shaping the future of retail in the Philippines. The Razon family, $11.1 billion. The Razon family, worth $11.1 billion, has built an empire through port operations, hospitality, and gaming. Enrique Razon Jr., the patriarch, transformed a small port operation founded by his grandfather into International Container Terminal Services Incorporated, ICTSI, one of the largest port operators in the world. But Razon's wealth doesn't stop at ports. He also diversified into luxury hospitality with the creation of Soler Resort and Casino, a luxury entertainment hub in Manila. His ventures into renewable energy and infrastructure through Prime Infra show his forward-thinking approach. Despite their vast fortune, the Razon family prefers to stay out of the spotlight, focusing more on business and their philanthropic efforts in education, health, and disaster relief. They enjoy the luxuries of life, but have remained committed to giving back to society. The Villar family, $10.9 billion. The Villar family's immense wealth is a story of grit and vision. Manny Villar, the man behind the fortune, began his journey in Tondo, Manila, one of the most impoverished areas in the country. From selling seafood at the local market, he built a real estate empire that transformed his family's future. With the birth of Camella Homes, a company focused on affordable housing, the Villar family became a dominant force in real estate. Vista Land and Lifescapes, the real estate giant, is one of the largest in the country, building homes, malls, and townships. The Villar family also expanded into retail with all-home and all-day supermarkets. Their diverse investments continue to fuel their wealth. Despite their success, the Villar family remains connected to their roots, constantly giving back through the VCG Foundation, focusing on poverty reduction and education. The Tan family, $2.7 billion. The Tan family, worth around $2.7 billion, built their fortune through the tobacco and beverage industries. Lucio Tan, the patriarch, started with Fortune Tobacco, a company that became one of the largest in the country. His wealth grew as the family expanded into various sectors, including banking, aviation, and real estate. The Tan family owns significant shares in Asia Brewery, the country's major beverage manufacturer, and Philippine Airlines. They also have investments in real estate through the LT Group. Despite their immense wealth, the Tan family maintains a low profile, preferring to stay out of the public eye while managing their vast empire. They focus on expanding their business and supporting various charitable causes. The Tony Tan Caktiong family, $2.9 billion. The Tony Tan Caktiong family, worth $2.9 billion, built their wealth with the rise of Jollibee, a fast food giant that began as a humble ice cream parlor. What started as a small shop in Quezon City became a nationwide sensation, even surpassing McDonald's in the local market. The Tan family's empire extends beyond Jollibee, with investments in real estate, hospitality, and retail. Despite their wealth, the family prefers to keep a low profile, focusing on business expansion rather than flaunting their riches. Their philanthropic efforts through the Jollibee Group Foundation show their commitment to giving back, especially in disaster relief and feeding programs. The Consunji family, $3.4 billion. The Consunji family, worth $3.4 billion, has made their fortune primarily through DMCI Holdings, one of the Philippines' largest construction companies. David M. Consunji, the family patriarch, transformed a small contracting firm into a massive empire, reshaping the nation's landscape with iconic bridges, power plants, and luxury developments. The family expanded their business into power generation, mining, and water distribution. Through their charitable efforts, the Consunji family focuses on supporting educational and health initiatives. Despite their wealth, they maintain a low profile, living quietly and contributing to the nation's growth. The Yang family, $3.8 billion. The Yang family, valued at $3.8 billion, has built its wealth through strategic business moves, including investments in the automotive industry and San Miguel Corporation, SMC. Ramon Ong, the patriarch, is known for his leadership in transforming SMC into a massive conglomerate with interests in power generation, infrastructure, and oil refining. The Yang family also ventured into renewable energy and cement production, diversifying their wealth across multiple industries. They are also known for their philanthropic work in education and public health. Despite their immense wealth, the Yang family is known for staying out of the public eye and keeping a low profile. The Zobel de Ayala family, $2.6 billion. The Zobel de Ayala family, with a fortune of $2.6 billion, is one of the most influential families in the Philippines. Ayala Corporation, the family's business, has dominated the real estate, banking, and telecommunications sectors for over 180 years. Their legacy continues through the development of high-end residential areas and commercial spaces like Bonifacio Global City. The family also invests in various philanthropic efforts, focusing on education, sustainability, and social development. Their wealth enables them to live in luxury, but the Zobel de Ayala family prefers to maintain a low public profile, focusing more on growing their empire and giving back to society. The Ko family, $2.3 billion. The Ko family, worth $2.3 billion, built their wealth with Pure Gold, a supermarket chain that offers affordable products to Filipinos. Lucio Ko and his wife, Susan, founded Pure Gold in 1998, and it quickly grew into one of the largest retailers in the country. The family also expanded into real estate, hospitality, and food production. Despite their fortune, the Ko family remains low-key, allowing their businesses to speak for themselves. They enjoy the luxuries of their success, but prefer to keep their public presence understated. Their philanthropic work focuses on various causes, including supporting education and health. The Aboitiz family, $2.2 billion. The Aboitiz family, with a fortune of $2.2 billion, has a rich history rooted in business and philanthropy. The family's wealth is driven by Aboitiz Equity Ventures, a conglomerate with investments in power, banking, and agriculture. Aboitiz Power is one of the largest energy providers in the country, fueling economic growth nationwide. The family's success isn't just about business. It's also about giving back. Through the Aboitiz Foundation, they focus on education, sustainability, and social causes. The Aboitiz family lives in luxury, enjoying exclusive properties and global travel, but their public presence remains understated as they focus on making a positive impact. These 10 families, the Sai, Razon, Villar, Tan, Tony Tan Caktiong, Consunji, Yang, Zobel de Ayala, Ko, and Aboitiz families, have built incredible wealth and legacies that have shaped the Philippines. From retail giants to real estate empires, their fortunes have made them influential figures in business and culture. Despite their massive wealth, many of these families prefer to remain low-key, letting their businesses and charitable efforts do the talking. They may live in luxury, but they also contribute to shaping the future of the nation. If you enjoyed learning about these powerful dynasties, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories of the world's wealthiest families.